Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another pick a card reading. This video centers all around July 2023. We've got 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 with this piece of tumbled lapis lazuli. Pile 2 with a piece of raw peacock ore or chalcopyrite. And finally, pile 3, we have a tumbled smoky quartz tower. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will leave you to yourself, and your intuition to choose the pile that's best for you so that you can get a glimpse into the challenges, opportunities, blessings, and messages that your spirit guides have for you for the month of July. With that being said, wishing you my love, light, and good vibes. Toodles! Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your July predictions. So we are going to start out with some oracle. We usually start out with some oracle, but right now I want to just roll some astro dice. I just saw 111 in the viewfinder. We have the 12th house. We have Pisces. And we have Saturn. So pile 1, you could be dealing with calming down your subconscious mind, perhaps getting into a meditation regimen, or diving deeper into the realm of dreams, okay? Because the 12th house rules dreams and secrets, creativity, channeling heavier emotions through a creative outlet might be very beneficial to you. And bear with me, this is a new setup temporarily while I'm at my parents' for the next few weeks. So just keep in mind that you might be in July entering a time of maybe feeling a little bit more withdrawn or introverted. Okay, maybe alone time will help you recharge. Saturn is actually in the sign of Pisces, and it is currently going through retrograde, but some of you could be experiencing the beginnings of your Saturn return. Okay, maybe you have your Saturn transiting your 12th house for some of you. You might feel like in July you're making personal sacrifices, especially with your time. There might be things that need your attention that you don't necessarily want to compromise your time on. Be careful about your feet, okay? Please take care of them. So in July, let's see what we have. The moon perception with the number 19. And the moon is in reverse, so you could be seeing a situation through an emotionally charged lens that may not actually be what it is. So be mindful and try to look at each situation objectively. You could feel called to connect more with the moon or the lunar cycles. The new moon and the full moon might be powerful times, as well as July 19th. That date could be significant. We have Goddess Gaia with number 31, Mother Nature, the provider, the elements. So you might be encouraged to spend more time outside, connecting to your spirit animals, connecting with the earth, feeling rooted and connected to the element of earth by, like walking barefoot in the dirt or walking on beaches in the sand. getting outside more, getting outside your comfort zone, okay? We have more earth magic here, meditation to dig deep. So there could be something deeper that is affecting your progress in a certain capacity, just it's not surface level. And then we have the archetype of the engineer. So the light attribute, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. The shadow attribute, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. So somebody could be actively trying to manipulate your perception. Okay, and as a result, you could be doubting yourself. You could be doubting the truth. Somebody might have tried to gaslight you in the past, and you might be processing that through therapy or within a therapeutic context. I want to read what Mother Gaia has to say from the guidebook before we move on. 31. So the 3rd of July, the 4th of July might be significant for you. There could be a powerful Taurus that is coming in your direction, or an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, that has this grounding presence in your life. 31 could also be an age that you're turning. Goddess Gaia is the personification of the Great Earth Mother. She is the energy of Mother Nature. Gaia has been worshipped around the world since time immemorial, which is like since an unspecified time. Goddess Gaia is the ultimate provider. She is the air we breathe, the earth we stand on, the water we drink, and the fire that warms us. She is our planet, our home. She is us. You are always provided by the Great Earth Mother. Whenever you feel lacking, look outside and you will find abundance all around you. This is all about balancing the give and take in your relationships as well. Look for areas that your work can provide for you in even more powerful ways. Feeling a sense of belonging in the month of July within yourself. There could be matters of health that you are seeing differently. Different ways of providing for yourself. This meditation to dig deep I just looked it up, but the full moon in Capricorn is actually happening on July 3rd. So that could be a significant time for you. Capricorn could be in your 12th house, so you would be an Aquarius rising. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get some tea leaf oracle cards. I don't want to... You know when you have all your stuff set up and it's great, and then you have to pack it all away. Okay, so let's see. Pile 1. Maybe there's a move. I'm also hearing that you're engineering a plan to move forward, because you might underestimate how much you need to do to get out of this situation. I'm getting this picture in my head, like one foot forward, but the other foot is like stuck on a piece of gum, and you're trying to get your shoe to release from the sidewalk, and you're having trouble. That's the image that is coming to mind. Some of you might be manifesting more money, more finances coming in. We have Ant, work, achievement, success, and Capricorns are also the highest, or the hardest working of the zodiacs in terms of the long term. Ants are also the strongest, like they can carry almost double their weight. and they're colonies, so they work in communities. And so I think you want July to be a month that you bring in work, or you want your achievements to speak for the efforts that you have put in. A Bug's Life might also be a significant film that has a message for you, or maybe it did at one point in time during your childhood. We also have Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So do not underestimate the power of networking in your community. Maybe you meet an engineer, or an engineer is helping you create some sort of solution to this problem. The people you meet in July might be very powerful. We have Target, so this is a goal-oriented person reaching your goals. You could be working with a life coach or a therapist on some sort of life change or a career transition. We have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. This could also be a change in location. You could be moving physically from one place to another. This handshake could be the handshake that you have with the landlord. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what tarot has to say. I think we're going to use Tarot of the Divine today. Tarot of the Divine. A mother or a mother figure may be important. And I think I said someone with Capricorn, Aquarius, or someone with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo to be significant for you. When I see engineer too, sometimes I think like you're actively manifesting for a solution to the problem. You're thinking ahead, and Gaia might be here to remind you to stay in the present. For July 2023, the Ace of Cups. This is a new chapter, a new beginning, perhaps during Cancer season. You will receive, there might be a blossoming of a relationship. There could be a reunion, a soulful self-love era is entering your life. This could be a job that you just fall in love with. And this is soju, I believe, or sake, but it's like a celebratory drink. So you could be having a celebratory drink or cheersing with friends or family. A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could also be important. In the month of July, we also, we have the Knight of Cups. So this handshake could be this handshake. And then we have this eagle and the horse representing liberation. The eagle with perspective. This is creativity. You are manifesting your dreams come true. This could be a trip for some of you. And the move is coming with the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is usually movement in some capacity. This could also be movement that stems from positively processing your emotions. You might feel more inspired to take on new challenges or more responsibilities for the good of a greater outcome. Someone might be making a move romantically. Okay, so they could ask you out on a date, for example. The Knight of Cups is also an invitation that you can reciprocate your feelings to this someone special. I don't know why I'm getting karaoke. I'm getting travel, I'm getting new experiences that are fun, and those like different ones that like romanticize life. You could be going on a romantic getaway, like a vacation or a trip. This is a love interest coming through. If you are single, this is somebody who is making that move or making that gesture. Because I think some of you have been uncertain about how someone feels about you. If you are in a relationship, this card can talk about moving forward, making progress as a couple in a very positive way. This could talk about poetry, music, painting, any type of creative jobs or creative outlets that you choose to express yourself with. Some of you could be going on a business trip in July. Maybe you're visiting a body of water. I'm pretty sure the Knight of Cups corresponds to a certain date. It's in my astrology book. I'll get it. Hold on. I'll get it in a second. Interesting. The Knight of Cups corresponds to the last decan of Aquarius, which is February 9th through the 18th, and then the first two decans of Pisces season, so February 19th to the 28th, and then March 1st through the 10th. So those dates could be significant for you if you're planning for the future, or an Aquarius or Pisces spirit could be relevant to you, or you could have Aquarius or Pisces placements in your big four, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I always like to check just to have like this confirmation, because sometimes you don't know. You might be forgiving someone that is re-entering your life. That's another thing. This could have been a friend from the past, and now you are reconciling bad blood. This could also, it might not even be forgiveness, like just somebody from your past might be entering your life again. Because sometimes, seasons are like relationships. They don't have to be there all the time, but like this could be somebody you went to school with or someone you worked with in the past is coming forward. They don't have to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they could have that in their chart. The Three of Swords, so conversations. Some of you are getting vulnerable with your lover and opening up about something that happened in the past, or you're just learning to be more comfortable within your feelings. This is also getting things down on paper. So if you've been holding emotions in, now is the time to release them. This is opening up to somebody about the reality of the situation. You could be feeling slightly betrayed by someone who you trusted, or you might be finding it difficult to trust this person. You could be enduring some sort of emotional pain after a heartbreak or separation. You might be opening up, however difficult it might be, because you might have to take ownership for some sort of mistake that was made in the past. And that could be difficult. So maybe you're the one that's asking for forgiveness, or you're holding back from somebody about how you feel. Okay, we have the Page of Coins in reverse. So this could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. As I said before, this could also be an invitation to view some sort of property, to get accepted in some sort of educational program or institution. This could be a job offer that is coming to you in July. Let me see with the Page of Coins. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful card, okay, that shows love and celebration and success, victory. So the Page of Pentacles, let me see. Oh no, the Page of Pentacles doesn't have a time correspondence to it. It's just that energy. So I'm going to say the next Earth season, which would be Virgo season. By Virgo season, someone might say yes or no to a certain entity. The Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles could also talk about wasted talents. So, like for example, let's say you have this business idea, but you're afraid to take action on it, and you let it go down the drain, and then 2 weeks later you see somebody else taking action on your idea. That's what this is. It's like guarding you against not taking action and the consequences of. This could be also a younger person who has Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in their chart that inspires you to go after your dreams. Okay? Don't make assumptions about what you know. You might be putting title or status on a pedestal instead of your own emotions or your own feelings. You might feel frustrated with the lack of support in your life, and so July might be a calling to change the way that you approach situations. And if you notice, we don't have any wands. So this is except for the bottom of the deck. And so this could be you trying to get out of this emotional slump that you've been in. This could be connecting with siblings, connecting with extended family that makes you feel comfortable being you, in order to do so, and being open with the ones that you truly love. But this is you taking action to redeem yourself from the past. This is asking for help. Because sometimes we think we can do it all on our own, and that's just not the case sometimes, and that's okay. Normalize that that's okay. I want to get a wealth and career message for you, and a love one. We're just going to go all three, but let me get those cards quick. Pile 1, let's see what July has in store for you for career and life purpose. Pile 1, July 2023, career and life purpose. You might start to see evidence of your manifestations if you've been working towards those. We have freedom. You're free to do what you choose. You don't have to pin yourself up against a wall. We also have author on the bottom of the deck. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make time to write it. Maybe this is calling this, like you needed to take a detour in order to recognize that being an author was something that you wanted or you've been wanting. Sometimes it's almost like we're sleeping on our own dreams, or we're sleeping on our own talents. It's also important to keep in mind not to compare yourself to another person's journey. pile 1 money message for July 2023. Windfall of abundance. I love that we have the Santa Claus because there's always that like Christmas in July. That's what I'm getting. Maybe some of you have Sagittarius energy as your sun, moon, or rising. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. On the bottom of the deck, we have quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. I'm hearing journaling and also decreasing your screen time, because we don't necessarily know how badly it affects us until we start to take action outside of our phones. All right, what about in love? Pile 1, July 2023. Pile 1, July 2023. Free yourself. Freedom is such an important message for you guys, Pile 1. It's time to take control of your life. You are this unicorn, and it is time to set yourself free. And on the bottom of the deck, we have honeymoon. Some of you could be planning a honeymoon or just like a small trip or a baby moon even, because of the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Enjoy the bliss of this holiday time together. So some of you are taking a vacation with your significant others. And if you're not, you might have just an eat, pray, love moment on your own, which is perfectly okay. So that's all I have for you, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here, and I will hopefully see you in a reading soon. Toodle! Pile 2, welcome to your July 2023 predictions reading. I've got the oracle cards spread out. I've got your crystal over there. And we're going to start with some astrology dice. And as I'm sitting down, it's 143. So I love you. Someone could be telling you I love you this month. The month of July. We have Saturn again. We had Saturn last pile as well. So Saturn in the 8th house of Scorpio. So the 8th house is about, well, we have Pluto also. Pluto energy. But Saturn in the 8th house has to do with other people's resources. Okay, so somebody possibly could, like, you could be paying off old debts. Somebody could be, like, lending you the money to pay that off, or you could be coming across that. Emotional difficulties might be in your path, and how you feel about a certain situation. Be aware of like UTIs and bladder infections. Some of you, again, could be going through your Saturn return, and your Saturn return serves as a transition from one phase of your life into the next, from youth into adulthood. It's not uncommon to experience major milestones during a Saturn return. So some of you might have Saturn in your 12th house that is transiting. Scorpionic energy, this is all about sexuality as well, and breaking free from constraints that are holding you back. This could be gender or sexual identity. Maybe you've been too hard on yourself, and it could be overwhelming to you or others. Somebody might be trusting you with a deep secret. control around your finances, learning how to break free of financial struggles, like I was saying. Saturn is also, it refers to elders, father or same-sex parent, structure, form, limitation, duty, career. So again, a parent might be helping you out in helping pay back something off. Could be student loans, could be credit card debt or a personal loan, or, helping sign, helping to co-sign on a house. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the 4th house of home with the number 42. So July 4th, July 2nd, July 6th might be significant. You could be moving or looking for a home. That's also Cancer. I believe there is a new moon in the sign of Cancer in July. I know the full moon in Capricorn is happening on July 3rd. July 17th. Okay, so we have the number 7, Archangel Haniel, with friendship, moon cycles, and psychic ability. So you could be developing a much stronger connection to your intuition. Maybe some of you could be clairsentient, claircognizant, clairvoyant, and you are discovering these abilities or learning more about these abilities that you've had. We have ground and center, earth, energy, magic. So practicing meditation, yoga, breath practice, anything that grounds you to the present moment. Your spirit guides might be wanting you to slow down and learn to release control that was not yours. And then finally, we have mother archetype. The light attribute, nurturance, patience, and unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Shadow attributes, smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. Heart chakra energy is coming through, as well as throat chakra. So really standing up for yourself and advocating for your boundaries. Some of you could have Cancer as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. New friends, old friends might be coming into your life. The relationship you have with your mother or a maternal figure is changing. Perhaps it's going deeper. Paying an homage to your roots in some way by cooking a meal that represents the ethnicity of your ancestors. Clearing away meaningless distractions in order to bring more focus on what's important. I'm also hearing that maybe you're decluttering your home. You could be renovating a home. You could be moving in general. With the mother, you could be giving birth to either a child or a business idea. You could be reconnecting with family members on your mother's side in some capacity. Amethyst, wearing amethyst to protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your overall vibe. Really quick, before we get into our tea leaf oracle cards, I just wanted to read Archangel Haniel. Moon cycles, the fact that we have the 4th house here, I'm picking up very heavy Cancer energy. So again, I'm pretty sure I've said that. I've had to come back here, but July could also be a very pivotal year, as it could mark a turning point. Archangel Haniel's, I hope I'm saying that right, name means joy of God or grace of God, and she is the angel of psychic insights and abilities, intuition, and femininity. Archangel Haniel is aligned with the energy of the moon and can help you connect with the moon and its cycles, as well as work with the cycles of your own body, the world around you, the seasons, equinoxes, and we will have been in summer solstice. So if that's something or a significant time for you, aligned with the throat, heart, and third eye chakras, Archangel Haniel is a powerful ally to call in when doing any kind of psychic development or intuitive work. The oracle message reads, intuitively honor the cycles of your life. Allow yourself to rest and go slow, as well as time to bloom and thrive. So it's really important to focus on your friendships. Again, new friends might come to light. Call on Archangel Haniel for assistance with developing your psychic abilities, being able to hear the voice of your intuition, working with the moon, your menstrual cycle, burnout, lethargy, connecting with the earth's cycles and seasons, or seasonal affective disorder. And embody the Archangel of Haniel by honoring the cycles of your life, giving yourself permission to rest, answering the call when inspiration strikes, nurturing friendships, listening to your intuition, and trusting your psychic hits. I would also say perhaps you collaborate with friends creatively on a project or organize some sort of event together, whether it just be like a joint birthday party for the two of you, or you're actually planning a little bit something deeper. You could be connecting again with a mother figure. You could be becoming a mother. In July 6th, July 4th, July 2nd, July 7th is when the Speak Now Taylor's version comes out. So that's pretty important, not gonna lie. No, but that could just be something you're looking forward to. And we do have the Peacock Ore, which is known to help you rebuild, okay? Connecting with your roots, I'm also hearing is significant. So now I have my tea leaf oracle, Rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So now it's time to reap the rewards. I'm also hearing Rainbow Baby. So a baby born after miscarriage. June was also Pride Month. And obviously every month is Pride Month, but you could be carrying that joy from the seasons we have. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. This could be an Aries in your life, or it just indicates that you can be stubborn or aggressive when in the face of opposition, and you're learning to listen and take in others' perspectives. We have Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. And again, the more that we feel stuck, the more aggressive we get and the more defensive we are in the face of others' success. And so it's important to release that bitterness and accept, just like this wheel turns, nothing is completely permanent. And we also have Owls, good advice from a wise person. So owls might be important symbols for you. We also have a month of the year. What are the odds? July. So in July, you might hear or you might receive some good advice from a wise person that in turn takes you away from this aimless striving and puts you in the driver's seat of your own life. And therefore you're reaping this success. I just got chills. I got like a shiver down my spine. Some of you might be connecting to an ancestor who has passed recently. Okay. And that maybe you're collaborating with a friend to do that. Okay, so we're going to go into tarot now. What messages does pile 2 have for the month of July 2023? The Page of Cups, which is a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, there's that moon again. And I think this is getting in touch with your intuition, learning to trust yourself in making decisions for your highest good. This could be, again, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces entering your life. I'm seeing yes to first dates. I'm seeing yes to romance. I'm seeing yes to the imagination. Okay. It is a very powerful time. I'm seeing purple hair. Again, like some of you might be changing your style or your wardrobe to fit this new era that you have stepped in. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse with the owl. So this could be you, and or this could be that you're meeting somebody who has this Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini placement, who is someone who is able to listen. This could also be not listening to what people are telling you and just doing what your heart says. Because a lot of people, it feels like, are invested in your future and they want what's best for you, but they might not know exactly what path to set you on. And I think this is also about you stepping away from needing other people's approval or permission to take action. Okay? This could be also like interviewing for a position. The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is victory at all costs. I'm also hearing like conflict resolution. I'm hearing internal family systems therapy. So some of you, that might be something that you're working on. Perhaps to mend or forgive a motherly or maternal figure in your life. You have the Ace of Discs in reverse. So this could be a job opportunity. You could be receiving an opportunity to improve your craft in some way through like furthering your education in some way. It doesn't have to be official. It can be like Skillshare, Udemy, and how to do something that could actually like be a side hustle. Guard against impulsivity when it comes to gambling. I'm just saying, like, if you are, I'm not saying don't do it like for fun, but just like be careful, because in July it feels like you could be a little bit more competitive than usual, and that might not be in your benefit. I don't know. Listen to your voice. We have the Two of Wands, which I love. Two of Wands energy. It's Mars and Aries. It's this energy of choice and expansion. And we do have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which talks about home. This is reuniting with perhaps childhood friends or relatives. The Queen of Swords figure might be challenging your authority on something. Five of Swords indicates change. You have to want it. And that's where this grounding comes in, is getting clear on what it is that you want. Because we don't manifest our desires, we manifest our beliefs. And so I think this is also taking a look at, on a subconscious level, what it is that might be bringing you down or holding you back. Again, I'm seeing with this Two of Wands, this planner energy. And we have Six of Cups as Sun in Scorpio. So there could be someone who has Scorpio in their chart. They could have Scorpio as their sun sign, for example. Or they could have Scorpio as their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That's playing a big part in your leveling up. I do think someone is going to help you see something in new eyes. And with this Page of Cups and this Five of Swords, I think you're actually walking away, or you've recently walked away from a toxic environment, and you have to prioritize your safety. Again, this Ace of Discs and the Page of Cups represents a new job, a new beginning. And I think you'll meet your intellectual equals. Like, you're going to feel at ease in this new environment. So big changes are happening in your life. Big changes. This is also making really good financial decisions, and so cutting costs, or being like wearing the hat of reason and cutting away, subscriptions that you no longer use, or finding it in yourself to negotiate a pay raise. Manifesting wealth, manifesting money, treating money like you would a relationship. Manifesting a move that would bring greater opportunities. All right, we're gonna get a card for love, a card for career, and a card for money. Messages for the month of July. We're going to get romance first. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This is all about asking questions. This could be getting to know each other in a different way. So maybe you guys are long distance and you need to kind of get creative on the different social platforms. We also have flirting energy here. So one of you likes to use their words. One of you likes to use your, I heard fingers. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This is about, like, some of you, I'm when I said fingers, like, some of you like physical touch and you like to hold hands. I'm seeing holding hands a lot, and like kissing, soft kisses, and like almost creating this secret garden of romance. Okay, I'm seeing like being on a picnic together. It's those chick lit style books that I'm seeing in my head. Oopsies. Okay. And even if you have been in a relationship, I am seeing with this getting to know each other that you're talking about things that you haven't really talked about before. So maybe you're, being a little bit more open about your financial past, or you're getting clear on what it is that you both want for your future, and making sure that you guys are on the same page in that sense. So let's get a career message for my pile twos. I'm hearing change. Oh my gosh, get the front door out of here. We have freedom. You're free to do whatever you choose. I got that for another pile. And notice we have the dolphins here, so dolphins could be a sign. We also have justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you could have a law career, or you could be aspiring to be a lawyer. Maybe you need to go through the process of grad school first, and so you're applying for, you're applying to different schools. You need to ask for other people's letters of rec, and you need to take the LSAT, and there's a lot of moving pieces. Some of you could be like taking the bar exam as well. So let's see in our money messages. You're going to receive what is fair. And we do have 8 with karma. Eight is a very karmic number. It is the house of death and rebirth. So I am seeing that you are going to be set free in whatever capacity that is. Maybe, again, it's moving away from a toxic environment and finding somewhere where you feel this sense of appreciation, belonging, and validation. And that can be huge for your growth. Cooperation instead of competition. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Okay? And then on the bottom of the deck, we have let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So again, there's this energy of being too hard on yourself, and should've, would've, could've, all that jazz. And I think your energy needs to be directed toward a more compassionate one towards yourself. I feel like you can be so empathic and nurturing to others. It's a lot harder, however, to do that with yourself, especially when you're not happy with the way life has been going. And if you notice this 6 of Cups, we have this seedling that slowly sprouts into the flower. And sure enough, it has outgrown this cup. And so we need a bigger one. And there's this appreciation of generosity. You are not a charity case, pile 2. You are strong, you are resilient, and you are deserving of the abundance that the universe has in store for you. And so I really want you to meditate on what abundance would look like. I will link some guided meditations in the description box below that I have loved over the years as I have gotten into the realm of manifestation. With this 5 of Swords, I am seeing this almost dark night of the soul. When you're recognizing what trauma is and the depths to which trauma has touched your soul and how you're getting out of it. Maybe you're opening up to your partner about it or to loved ones in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. It could be platonic love. Again, I'm hearing journaling as well. But that is all I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you in a reading soon. Toodles! Pile 3, welcome to your July 2023 tarot reading. Before we get into our general oracle cards for the big themes and events that are happening, I wanted to get some astro dice. And last time I just did the number of the house. This time we're just going to start with all 3. So we have 9, which is the house of Sagittarius that rules Jupiter. Man, oh man, I cannot remember. Let me see. I think this is the North Node. So North Node, North Node, 9th house, and Gemini. Yeah, North Node is on the bottom. Okay, so this is all about the unknown. This is your soul's purpose, life lessons, what you need to learn, brings happiness, growth, and fulfillment. Gemini, okay, the North Node in the 9th house is all about learning. North Node in 9th house usually means that you've mastered the art of gathering information and focusing on your immediate surroundings. And this is all about learning to take a step back from your immediate environment. in order to learn and process in a deeper way. July is all about learning about philosophy, developing spirituality, and appreciating the wisdom and abundance of the universe. See the bigger picture this month. I think life has taught you a lot so far this year, and you might be a Sagittarius rising, or you might have Gemini you might have your node in the 9th house, or you could be a Gemini rising. This is also about maybe connecting with siblings or neighbors or friends you had from the past in a deeper way, traveling to a much different environment than your own. All right, let's look at we have debilitated with discomfort. So facing uncomfortable moments, uncomfortable conversations. We do have this all in white. July 14th might be a pivotal time for you, or an important date. You might not feel as strong as you did about certain aspects of your life than you did last year. Making a plan and a vision for what it is that you want to create and manifest in this 3D. This is like your checkpoint. Let's see, we have Archangel Jeremiel with reflections, dreamer, or dreams and visions. So very like jumping on board with this Jupiterian energy. We also have 11, which is a master number. July 11th could also be an important date. I'm hearing connecting with your crown chakra and your third eye. We have affirmation for acceptance, accepting a situation for what is. And finally, we have networker, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. The shadow attribute being conveying information only for personal gain, spreading fear and falsehood. In terms of affirmations for acceptance, this is all about trying to make something right again, or change something that cannot be unfortunately changed. And so again, this is accepting where you are. I want to read Archangel Jeremiel's oracle message. It's on page 45, which also adds up to 9, ironically. Archangel Jeremiel's name means mercy of God, and he's the angel who assists with life reviews at the end of our lives here on earth. But you don't have to wait till it's over. You can start reviewing, reflecting, and making changes right here and right now. Archangel Jeremiel can help you see the bigger picture, see potential futures and possible timelines, guiding you towards the choices and paths that are most in alignment with your best and highest good and your divine highest destiny. Archangel Jeremiel is the angel of dreams, visions, clairvoyance, and new beginnings. The oracle. Take some time out for reflection. Look at where you are and where you've been, and take some time to really consider what it is you want most next. Oh, I forgot to. So call on Archangel Jeremiel for assistance with taking stock of where you are in your life, checking in with yourself, reflecting on goals and dreams, getting on your best and highest path, memory, dream recall, and dream interpretation, developing clairvoyance, and starting again. Taking the time each day to reflect on your thoughts, choices, and actions. This is embodying the energy of this archangel. Making the changes that will get you to where you want to go, dreaming big, holding the highest vision for your life, paying attention to signs, symbols, visions, and dreams. So again, your spiritual team, your spiritual messengers might try to come through in your dreams to send you specific messages. In terms of networker, this is all about communicating with others who might be able to help you. I'm getting Gemini energy through here as well, as it deals with processing information. This could be networking on social media and gaining more popularity. Maybe you're trying again to start that side hustle. I think before I would start with the tea leaf oracle cards first, I'm going to get tarot messages and then we'll do tea leaf. I believe this is the after tarot. So it's based on the Rider-Waite imagery, but it shows like after the fact, just so you guys aren't super confused. July 2023, pile 3. Interesting, we have the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. So this could be somebody, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that is coming into your life. This could just be having that emotional maturity to see through difficult situations, meaning that the adversity and the challenges are not going to stop. However, the way you approach these situations will. And so you're taking the emotional high road when it comes to communicating how you feel. This is a journey. So some of you, again, might be moving. Some of you might be celebrating with this Three of Cups here, a job offer that has been presented to you by this King of Cups figure. This could be celebrating with family or friends. Interesting that we have the Ace of Swords. So gatherings, whether that be with family or friends, could bring about certain levels of wisdom. We have birds here as well. So like we have this falcon or hawk, and then we have crows. The Page of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So asking questions, getting answers to matters that you have been questioning, perhaps the future. And it looks like you're taking on, wanting to take on more responsibility. Did not mean to shake the camera. That was too many cards. Gaining a deeper understanding of how you might be personally affected, and therefore like you're not, again, looking at the situation objectively. We also have the Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, which again is victory at all costs, even if it means. So you could feel like you're being tested as to what option is the best match for your present self, but also for your highest good. The Seven of Cups is Venus in Scorpio, so you might have that placement, or someone significant to you does, but there's a lot of choice here. And this person took the thing that was the shiniest and didn't recognize or realize that the snake is like surrounding him. And so this is like, even though an opportunity might look like it's all bells and whistles, it might actually serve to your detriment. So be careful about accepting things too soon. I am seeing celebration here. I am seeing victory in a sense, or sharing good news with other people. Knowing the right people to get to where you want. And again, that's where that networking comes in. I'm also noticing that there is a lot of minor arcana here. So I don't get the sense that there's going to be a lot of big changes right away in July. I wanted to say January for some reason. So some of you could have a birthday in January. And we don't have any wands cards, nor do we have any pentacles. So it's swords and cups, our thoughts and our emotions, channeling our thoughts in a way that allow us to focus more on the positive side of life, on the positive side of things. The King of Cups is, in terms of time-wise, the King of Cups is actually the last decan of Libra season. So October 13th to the 22nd. We also have October 23rd to November 2nd, November 3rd through the 12th. So you might be receiving news of something then as well. And I wouldn't also be surprised if it had to do with school or education or getting accepted into some institution, receiving a promotion or a raise, something that is going to equip you with the tools that you need to succeed in the long-term future. You might even have an awakening or an epiphany online. So you could be like decluttering social media channels that you follow. Again, limiting screen time. Reading more books. Maybe even starting a book group. Like I'm seeing getting more involved in your community. There's this fear of making the wrong choice and that you've affected your future so much so that you can't go back. And I think that's just simply fear speaking. So be wary of that, okay? Be mindful of what fear says. And I'm seeing between 3 and 7 weeks. The 3rd, the 7th, 11th, and 14th of July might be important for you in some capacity. Okay, now we're going to get into our tea leaf oracle cards for July for pile 3. So this is almost like your halfway point. Your spiritual team is wanting you to reflect. We have dogs getting together with friends. Okay. Some of you could be wanting a dog or wanting to plan, because obviously some of you, a dog is a big addition to a family, and you have to have the resources, the time, the space, etc. A bunch of cards went flying. Excuse me. Oh, and my camera battery is about to die, so let me time out and I'll be right back. As I'm sitting down to start your reading, the time is 444. So repeating 4s could be significant. And repeating 4s are actually a master number. It's a sign that you're on the right path. Follow your intuition and keep going. The universe and your spirit guides are protecting you. Pay attention to your thoughts and your environment when you see this number. So what's going through your head, those could be, messages of confirmation. So as I was picking up, I felt called to pick up these 2 as well as the one facing up. So this is fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And that could be passionate love or hate to a certain friend. I'm hearing not to cut anybody out. So if you've been thinking about it, maybe finding a less abrasive way to deal with that inner conflict. We have V for victory and some endeavor, and I am seeing Aries or a fire sign that is coming through, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And we also have Bull, plenty of material things. So you will have an abundance, you will be granted an abundance of generosity through your work or through other sources of income. Perhaps a side hustle. The bull, however, is also signifying that, hold on. You have to make use of the fruit because obviously, yes, it's a bowl that is full of fruit, but eventually that fruit is going to expire and rot if it's not eaten, okay? So just beware of what you have. Practice gratitude for the blessings that your spirit guides are sending you, okay? I'm hearing visualize, so like visualize what your ideal life would look like. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't hold yourself back. Let's get a love, career, and money message for you for the month of July. You deserve love. You are lovable. So some of you are trying to attract that partner. Some of you might meet this partner through a mutual friend, or you might get set up like on a blind date. We also have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So some of you are manifesting love, and you're going to find it, or love is going to find you when you least expect it. Let's get a career, life purpose message for you, pile 3. For July 2023. Teaching, you inspire young people to learn. So some of you are enjoying your time off as a teacher. Some of you might be starting up again through summer school, and some of you might even be looking for a job. Others of you, you might be student teachers, or wanting to learn from a teacher that you know, maybe reconnecting from an elementary teacher or connecting to a college advisor to help you move forward in an admissions process, is what I'm hearing. We have a money message for you for the month of July. Conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only what you need. So being mindful of the resources. I also wanted to mention on the bottom of this life purpose deck, we also have builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. You could be building a business, a side hustle. You could be a content creator on social media. So a plethora of different possibilities. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action and allow these ideas to come to fruition. What is it? Is it Big Magic? It's this book by... Hey, Pile 3, if the audio sounds different, I do have headphones. This is a different day, and they are actually doing construction outside. So last we were talking about, there's this book by Elizabeth Gilbert called Big Magic. And essentially, she makes the analogy that the universe has this bank of unlimited ideas. and they're like little sprinkles of sunshine. And once you have it, you do. But if you don't take action on that idea, that sparkle and shine is going to travel to somebody else. So this month, the month of July, is all about taking action on these ideas. And this could also be collaborating with friends, okay? It's just like this bowl of fruit. Eventually, it is going, like, those ideas are going to expire. It is going to rot. Communication on social media, again, maybe you're influencing your group of friends by inspiring them to think more consciously about the things that they buy. Maybe you're deciding to shop locally to support localized brands. So yeah, that's what we are looking at for your month of July. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up button. And I will hopefully see you in a reading soon. Toodles!